Alright, today we are doing a card reading on what makes you attractive. What is attractive about you? Yes, you. I did that and immediately I was like, please stop. That's funny. Hold on. So this is not going to be a pick a card reading. This is going to be a shorter video of all about you. If it resonates, it resonates. And you can definitely just take what resonates. I didn't say that in the last one that we did, but excuse me. But yeah, take what resonates. I think because specifically that last video was for someone specific. This one's gonna be a different energy. So yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. You'll just know. You'll just know. All right, what makes you attractive? What makes me wanna look at you like I ain't never seen nobody before? Like I ain't never seen nobody before. You're not about the drama. Quite literally, you're not about the drama. We have the Five of Wands. You're that flower over here that's like, y'all acting up. You're not even really looking at them. You're like, I'm chilling. I'm doing my own thing. You're not about the drama. I feel like drama does follow you around, though. And as a peacemaker, that's not a bad thing. But it's kind of irritating. But I feel like you you could be a fellow Sagittarius. This is very true. I'm getting that. As a Sagittarius, it's really funny. So I'll be in a situation that's not even like, I don't know how it happened. I just happened to be there and something just happens to be going down. But at the same time that it's going down, if it's not in my energy, if it doesn't resonate with my whole aura, I don't even get to really see what's happening. Like I could be literally right there and not even understand what's happening because it's not for me, but I'll understand that it's happening and I'll just have no interest in looking at it because it's not for me. You could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Libra, you could also be a Taurus or a Virgo. I feel like you're really good at minding your own damn business. That makes you very attractive, especially to me, right? We have the Queen of Wands. You're very passionate about your work. You're a very sexy, sultry type of person. You could be female, but I'm not really getting anything off of that. I'm just getting like, you could be a female, but you also could be a dude. Like you could be a guy. You really could. I'm really getting that. It's one or the other. You could be both even. Because if you notice, there's two boobs on one side and on the other side it's a rib cage. And even though you don't have to be like really skinny or anything, like ribs and whatnot, I'm really getting androgynous off of that. But you're very sexy. You're like a siren. You're like someone that people see you and they're like, I want that person, even though I feel like they could eat me alive and just spit me out if they felt like it. You're a manifester. You definitely have a lot of good things that you have manifested in your life. That may not be physically like money. I feel like it's more like opportunities for you. You're more of an opportunist. You are the type of person that's like, okay, here's the stage, I'm going to use it. You might be a Leo. We'll take those birds as confirmation. You might be a Leo. You're very artistic. And you don't care if people like your art or not. You do what you do and you make yourself happy. And that makes me happy. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is funny because we also had the World. Hold on. Let me grab that first off. So you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the World. You could also be somewhat a religious person as well. And if not religious, just straight spiritual, like you believe in the occult, you believe in these things that, make you happy for some unknown reason. And you're really good at seeing through deception in your life, like your cycles. I don't know if you really know that cycles are cycles. Okay, let me finish my first thought. I don't know if you know that cycles are cycles, but you're a big fan of being like, I'm not doing that shit again. You got me fucked up in 5 different ways. Speaking of 5, so we're gonna go to how the Wheel of Fortune has the 10, right? And then we have the 5 of Wands that is back here. That adds up to 15. The 15 is the Devil card. I feel like people try to attach themselves onto you because you're so beautiful. You're so pretty. Okay, thank you, Empress. Yeah, you're very pretty. Like, you're not a soft pretty. You're like a you're like a I slapped you in the face type pretty. Like, I walked by and like neck broke type pretty. Like, you are very pretty. And and people see that and they want to be a part of that, and so people try to attach themselves to you. And you're very kind as well. And look, the Devil card right underneath. What I say? People try to attach themselves to you because you're so pretty, and they see that you're caring too. You're not just a pretty face. They see underneath that exterior that you are just a beautiful person in general, and they love that. Like, you are the Empress. You're very balanced in that way. I feel like you don't let people stay on you, though. You're not really like one for the bells and whistles, even though you are the bells and whistles. And you're more frugal with your money. You don't really like to give it out too much, but like, you'll help if you feel like you need to. But you have what you have. And like I said, like, I feel like you manifest a lot, but you don't necessarily manifest a lot of money. I feel like you don't really care too much about it, but you like what you like. And so you're more likely to manifest the things that you want in life rather than the money to buy it. Because you're so pretty inside and out, people have no reason to not give you what you want. And God has no reason to be like, I'm not going to give this to you or whatnot. Like, you're beautiful. And you carry yourself like someone who has definitely been through heartbreak, but like, you're like, I feel like you have a wall because of that, but that wall is just a facade. It really is just a facade. It's like, I'm not playing hard to get, excuse me, but I don't want to let no bum ass niggas in. And you're a really hard worker. In general, you're just a really hard worker, and people always see that. And again, I got the Ace of Cups. And the Page of Cups. What is this? Hold on. You're a very loving person. Oh, what'd I say? Okay, so you have the Page of Cups. You're really good at communicating your emotions. You could also really like the color blue. Yeah, and you have great legs. Honestly, like, you're the whole package. But if somebody had to like just narrow one thing down, you have great legs, and you could really like sushi. you could just really like sushi. I am getting that. But we have the Lovers card. You have amazing sex. You could also be a Scorpio. You could have that in your chart as well. A Pisces. I'm not really getting any other signs off of that, but yeah, you're very passionate in a lot of things that you do, especially that. And you have a nice butt. You have a really nice butt. You have perky tits. You could have nice calves too. If you're, especially if you're a male, you could have nice calves. I'm being drawn to this snake on his leg right here. And even though he doesn't, like, he's just legs. He's mainly, like, he's just got some legs. But, like, I don't know. I'm just getting, like, you have nice calves. You are a very strong person. I don't feel like you work out, though. I feel like you just get it because you got it. Like, not because you didn't work for it or anything. But, like, how do I explain that? You live an active lifestyle, so you naturally have these things. you get everything that you want, which is why, like I said, you're not too attached to money, because I don't want to say you don't really need it, because you have enough. I feel like you have enough, but you have everything that you want too. You have no problem manifesting what it is that you desire, and you're really happy about that. And your third eye is very open. You're very wise in the way that you see the world, and you're able to understand other people's actions as well. So when someone tries to cross you or get on your nerves in any type of way, you have a fiery personality in general. Like, people can tell, like I said, your exterior is very sultry, fiery, very out there, like, bah, you know what I mean? Like, very out there. However, you also have a temper, and you choose not to let it kill people. Good for you. I said you could be a fellow Sagittarius. That might be in your chart somewhere. Like, I don't remember that I'm a fire sign until, like, I really get pissed off at something, because I don't normally get pissed off with people in general. And you know what? I said you might be a Sagittarius. This is the Sagittarius card. You're very patient with people and with things. Like, you're just a very patient person. And it shows in your looks as well. Like I said, like, you have a very fiery personality. It's like God took his time with you. You are absolutely beautiful. You're absolutely stunning. I said you could also be a Leo. You are just very, tarot is so cool. I'm just saying. God is cool. Alright, yeah. People don't try to mess with you too much, because they feel like the fangs will come out if they need to. And so people don't try you as much as they would probably try someone else that is a side character energy. But you exhibit so much patience that they have to try to see if they can push your buttons. They want to know what's going to happen. Like, they want to know what it looks like when you get mad. So it depends on who it is, if they're bold enough, stupid enough, whatever, you know. If it's their path, it's their path, or whatever. But yeah, you're very balanced. I feel like you also could be an earth angel. And you know what? I've never seriously... Okay, so I know I said you have fire in your chart, but I did say that you had a lot of water in your chart as well, and possibly a good amount of earth. I feel like you could be a water angel, or like a water spirit of some sort. You have an immense amount of serenity. Like, genuinely, you're a very peaceful person. And I'm just really getting drawn to the wings and the fact that it's water, like, and she's blue, and she's over here pouring in, like, temperance. And I know this is a Sagittarius card, but that's not the point here. Like, I'm really getting that you're like a water angel, a water nymph, a water spirit. You are definitely a very... It was like you're sent here to help heal the earth. It's cold. I feel like you like cold temperatures, though, which is funny. You're a complete oxymoron, if I really wanted to put it into perspective. You have a lot of different sides to you, as do a lot of people. I am freezing. And you want to be with someone that matches your energy. You want kids. You're very warm as well. Like, you are just definitely a very well-rounded person. I say it like that because I feel like I say that often in every reading, that I feel like someone's a very well-rounded person. But, like, even though there's different degrees to being well-rounded, different ways of being well-rounded, I feel like people don't truly understand that really is a big deal, to be a well-rounded and balanced person. And let me see if I can pull out another card. I don't know why I'm shuffling like this. It just seemed like fun, and that's what we're doing. Okay, we're getting 2 more cards. I feel like when you're a kid, people like to try to, like, run over your feelings. Maybe a mother figure. It could be a father figure, but I'm really getting a mother figure. There might have been some jealousy in the home. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that's why you don't give to people either, because people tried to take from you when you were younger. And so you learned to give that to yourself. But then you were like able to see, you have compassion. You carried compassion for that whole situation. You're like, okay, I understand that I may not have had everything that I wish I had when I was a kid due to these things. However, if I feel like I need to help somebody, I will. But I'm definitely keeping this for myself because it's mine. We worked for it. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's also steam coming out of this person. Like I said, you can be fiery when you need to. I feel like you haven't really fought back against your family in some type of way. So their energy might still be affecting you in some way. I feel like you may have been running away from your past as well. I feel like that family situation was really hard for you. And that being said, in order to release that situation, you'll need to contact them at some point. Nothing is solved by running. That is just a side note from Spirit, because you have all these good things for you, and it doesn't matter if they approve of what you do or not. It doesn't matter if they approve of you or not. But at the same time, it is good to handle it and get that done. So if that resonated for you, man, we're just getting more messages that I feel like we'll just leave that alone. If you felt like that was for you and that resonated for you and you want a little bit more advice, feel free to look in the description box below, and we'll give you a reading. And if you had fun, I'm glad. And just have patience with your family members as well, because you'll definitely need that. And you are manifesting great things. But don't go in there and get ready to be bounded by guilt or anything like that. Like, keep your clarity with you. I would definitely say that. So thank you for being here today, and see you again, hopefully.